This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Backstage, Lita is massaging her man Edge. They're talking about.
I gotta give you a sidebar on this.
Okay, I'm ready.
So, I'm watching this in my office, and
at work.
So I've got it up on the wall and everything. I'm watching it, and I was watching the end of the Flair thing, and I'm on the phone with Adam Copeland. And the next thing that pops up is him backstage. And I go, "Hey man, I'm looking at you from Unforgiven 2005." And he goes, and immediately he goes, "Oh, that's me and Matt in the cage." Like it was yesterday. And starts reminiscing about it and all this shit. And I go, and I said, we started talking about other things. Said, "Yeah, Lita's rubbing your shoulders now." I said, crazy what 15 years will do. And he laughed. But as soon as I said Unforgiven 2005, Adam went right back to that night and that match.
It is quite the spectacle we're getting to. And this skit backstage, Lita straddles him. They're French kissing. Of course, your man Brian Alvarez hated the segment, but that's kind of the idea.
I'm sure he would
please don't.
Showing affection.
Next up,
maybe he doesn't like men and women being in love and showing affection. I don't know. Some people don't like that.
Next up, we've got Matt Hardy and Edge. Of course, Lita is with Edge. They're in a steel cage. They get plenty of time, 21 minutes and 32 seconds. Matt Hardy is as hot as ever during this. There's Hardy chants during the match, which starts with Matt looking really strong. Hardy even states in his pre-match promo that all he cares about is Edge not being able to walk away, which almost gives a subtle hint that he might not win. Edge gets in offense on Matt, including a power bomb into the cage. Edge hits a buckle bomb like Seth Rollins, we know. And, Edge hits a power bomb off the top rope after Matt only makes a brief effort to climb the cage. Matt doesn't really try to escape or go for pinfalls, but Edge, however, he's trying to escape in a major way. And it's a small piece of psychology that tells the story. Matt wants to hurt Edge while Edge wants to win. And we repeatedly hear that a steel cage match can't be stopped for any reason. And Matt makes a comeback, pummeling Edge, throwing him into the cage until he's busted open. Tons of color here. But instead of escaping, Matt continues the assault. Finally, Matt hits a side effect off the top rope and goes for the pin. Lita breaks it up. And then Matt hits her with a twist of fate, but he gets speared and survives a pin attempt. The crowd is white hot here. Edge is knocked down in the ring and Matt climbs to the top of the cage. Will he escape? Nope. He's going for the high spot, a top rope leg drop. I don't know how this doesn't destroy him. He's got to still feel the effects of this bump to this day. He goes for the pin. He wins. And the Observer gives it 4.5 stars. Man, I got to tell you, after the way Edge won at SummerSlam, beating Matt to a bloody pulp, it felt like this was going to be bungled, but this was unbelievable. Match of the night, in my opinion. I loved it. Ton of heat, great stuff. And what a finish. What'd you think?
Yeah. What else can you say about it, man? When Matt got up to the top and I'm sitting there thinking, man, I don't remember him doing a splash.
Right.
And I went, oh no, he's going to do the fucking leg drop, isn't he? And Jesus Christ, man. When Matt came off the top with that leg drop, it was amazing. Other than saying the match was amazing, there's really nothing much more you can say about it. Professionals all the way across the board with Matt and Edge and Lita. Just a fabulous story. Fabulous match. Everybody busted their ass, and whoo, you were spent after that match. You were really spent, and that's a good feeling when you're watching pay-per-view.
Bischoff is backstage. He's taunting John Cena. Cena, of course, is in the trainer's room. He's getting wrapped up, and Bischoff says Cena's going to lose tonight. Cena takes a piece of tape from the trainer, puts it on Eric's mouth. Eric rips it off, and Cena leaves, and Bischoff is upset. And then we cut back to a bloody Edge still crawling up the entranceway. Man, how great is that to cut back and see him still not all the way up the ramp, but slowly crawling. Great stuff.
Fabulous. And it was just the story that kept on giving.
Just great stuff, man. Can't recommend this enough. Nick?
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.